Hello, in this video I will be showing you how to use the cloth modifier and any problems that might come with it. So the first thing you need to do is to create the cloth itself, which is a plane. So I'll just select plane from here and draw it. So this is the object that I will turn into a cloth. Okay, so then you need something else, which is the flooring, where the cloth itself will stop, and you will need the object that you want the cloth to be on. So for example, let's say that I have this cylinder and it will be the table, for example, for the cloth. So in this case, what I need to do is to increase the segments. Just make sure that you don't increase them a lot, so you don't have any issues with your computer crashing or anything. So that's more than enough for this table. Then for the flooring as well, you can increase the segments a little bit, not a lot. And then for the cloth, sorry, here I don't need all of these. And then for the cloth itself, I'll move it up a little bit, maybe to this side. Just make sure that it's in a place that it will cover the table itself. And again, you need to increase the segments for the cloth. So I'll increase them in this case, for example, to this number. You can go more or less depending on your computer and the strength of your computer, of your PC, if it can take it or not. Then I will go to modify, add cloth modifier, go to object properties, select the plane itself and make sure it's a cloth. Change the preset to, for example, cotton, and okay, so now it's changed. That's it for the plane itself. Now I will add the other objects. So for the plane, it will always be cloth, and then you will go to add object and add the other objects. Sometimes these objects will not show because these settings are not there, they are not available. Okay, so in this case, you will go and open these settings according to what you need. So for this case, I have objects, not lines, not lights, not camera. So I will go here to geometry and display it. So this will display the geometry here. Okay, then you select both objects, add, and then make sure that these objects, both of them, are collision objects. That these are objects that the cloth object will be affected by them and will stop or will not enter inside them. Okay, so that's it. I'll just make sure again, plane is cloth, cylinder is collision object, and box is collision object as well. Click on OK. Now everything is set. Then you can start the simulation. Okay, so now it will work perfectly. So whenever it's done, or whenever you're satisfied with the result, you can stop the simulation. Okay, so I'll just stop it here. If I'm satisfied, I'll just click on cancel to stop, and that's it. Then you can move the slider here until you get the result that you want, or you can leave it longer until you get the result. When you're done, just make sure to add a little bit more modifiers to make it more realistic. So the first thing I will add is shell. So shell modifier, it will give it a thickness because it's just a plane, there is no thickness. So I'll use shell, okay, and I will start increasing the outer amount. So you can see here that there is a thickness now for this object. Then I need it to be a bit smoother, so I will add turbo smooth. In turbo smooth, just make sure that you don't increase the iterations more than 2 or 3 because it will add more segments and your file will be heavier. So you can see here without turbo smooth it shows like this, but then when I add it, it's smoother, the edges are much more realistic. Then if you have a little bit edges here, you can just move your object a little bit up, or you can scale it a little bit just to make sure that you don't see any of the edges. Okay, so that's it for the cloth modifier. You don't need to do anything else. Again, you can increase this number here to make them smoother, or you can leave the simulation until these wrinkles are all gone. Okay, so that's it. I hope it's easy. You understood all these steps. If you have any questions, let me know.